like few others can, a rugged player.
And in last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Wiggins outside. The dish to Sanders. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Wiggins missing.
And getting back to Bogut, people forget he's a pretty good athlete. The reason he was drafted #1 overall way back when was because of his insane combination of size and movement skill. That's why he remains one of the excellent shot blockers in the league today.
Fareed setting the pick for Nelson. Screen by Fareed. Takes a 3. That's good. And that's 12 points for Jameer Nelson.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
And when you talk about Bogut, I think the Warriors' incredible regular season inspired him. He didn't have to be the star. He just had to anchor that D. Sometimes when you give a guy a specific task to be the best at, that's when he delivers the most.
Nelson dishes to Sanders. To the middle. Here's Fareed. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Andrew Bogut.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Fareed. He's got 11 points and some good assists, too. 4 of them. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Sanders. Butler comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Jason Terry, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Williams in for Jameer Nelson. And Miles kicks to Leonard. And he gets it to go. Leonard's got 30 points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Kicks it out to Terry. From deep. They get the rebound. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Hansbrough's checked in for Fareed.
Substitution for Bulls. Tyler Hansbrough.
Terry outside. Hansbrough setting the pick for Terry. There's the triple. Here's Ezeli. The kick outside to Butler. Williams with a clean look. And the 3 ball is good. And the Bulls lead by 4.
One of the big stories is second chance point. They've just been terrific here in the second half in that area.
Favors with a screen on Williams. Rondo passes to Favors. 6 to shoot. Leonard kicks to Bogut. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Bulls leading by 4. Williams with the ball. Butler is screen on Rondo. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks to Ezeli. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Rondo drives in. Outside Leonard. He feeds it to Miles. Inside. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard dishes to Bogut. That's tipped. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Yeah, you've got to avoid those kinds of turnovers.
Yeah, mistakes like that derail any team.
Rondo against Williams. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul.
On defense, Miami. Ezeli the pass to Butler. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Timeout called, the Heat. And with the 4th quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game.
Yeah, you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And Favors kicks to Rondo. And he gets it to go.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Outside Williams.
Heat foul. Rising line. That's his 3rd personal foul. Mo Williams at the line for the ball.
And that one falls for Williams.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Sanders checked in for Festus Ezeli. Fareed comes in for Hansbrough. Wiggins is checked in for Butler. And it's James Harden in for Jason Terry.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the 4th quarter.
Here's Fareed. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. And even 3-on-3 break. Stolen by Harden. To the middle. Wiggins with it. Leonard picks him up. Wiggins outside. Harden outside. Clock at 6. Wiggins drives in. Here's Fareed. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And the Heat call time here. They trailed by 1. 1:30 left in the 4th quarter. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Chicago making some changes. Festus Ezeli comes in for Sanders. And Nelson is subbed in for Williams. Miami trailing. Favors attacking.
Looking at the game for Derek Favors, 9 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, so he can't get either to fall. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. There's a screen. Screen by Fareed. From deep Harden. And the Bulls get it back. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Harden's got 11 points here in just the second half.
The defense better start paying attention and taking care of business because he's been great from the arc this half.
Now here's Wiggins. He's covered closely. Nelson outside. Rondo with the rebound. So for the Heat, their last game a loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Chicago calls timeout. They're in front by 2. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Fareed kicks to Harden. Screen by Fareed. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Timeout called, the Heat. They're losing by 2. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this, Clark?
Well, I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're down by 2. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this, Clark?
Well, I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 1. Chicago calls timeout. They're leading by 1. 1 second left in the fourth. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.